So in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Copilot within Microsoft Word. As you can see, I've got a brand new blank document here with nothing in the page at all. So I'm now going to go and use Copilot to create a document for myself. So as you can see, I've got this icon here, which when I hit return, follows me down the page. So I'm just going to go to the very top, hit on the icon here, opens up a dialog, and it says draft with Copilot. Try and be as specific as you can. The more specific you are, the better the document output will be. As I always say, it is a foundation. So, once you've created the document, you then want to go in and edit and make some changes. So I'm just going to say, write a short blog on how to build a computer within 3 easy steps and reference HP Enterprise and to contact Flowtech Group if you have any issues. So being quite specific by mentioning HP, being very specific in saying mention Flowtech for any support as well. So as you can see now, this is going to go away. It's using the information that's available using the internet at the moment. And as you can see, it's writing this document for me in the 3 easy steps. Now, once the document's created, I can go in, I can edit the font, I can edit the colors, I can edit the header sizes, I can do all the formatting that I need to do later on in the document. But again, this gives you the foundation that you may need. Now, this is not using any of your Microsoft documents at all. So this is just using the information that is available online, as I say. But on the next step, I'm going to show you how to utilize a document that we've got that we want to bring into this document. So you can see that's finished building, and you can see now it's giving me 3 steps and a conclusion here to say congratulations, you built your own PC. And you can see if I just move this into the middle of the page, you can see it's given 1 of 1 as one example. But I could make it a bit more formal if I wanted to, and it will give me another option. I can keep it, I can regenerate it, or I can discard it completely. I could make it into a poem, I can make it funny, I can make it more formal, I can ask it to rewrite the document in any way I want, but I'm quite happy with that, so I'll say keep it. But what I now want to do is, there might be an area that I'm not very happy with, so I can highlight this area here, I can hit the Copilot icon, and I can just do an auto rewrite, or I can write a prompt. So I'm going to write a prompt, and I'm going to say, mention Flowtech Group and our website, call to action of flowtech.io, and we'll just regenerate that bit of information. So this isn't going to rewrite the whole document. It's just going to rewrite the section that I've done. And you can see the section that has been written is in blue. So once I'm happy with it, I move this back up again, and I can say keep it. And what I'll do then is I'll just go in and delete the old text that it created. And you can see now, look, it's put it into bullet point order, and it's referenced Flowtech Group and also the website here. So again, we've been quite specific. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to bring in information from another document. So I've got a 250-page document about a PC with all the minimum required specifications, all the information about the parts it uses. But I haven't got time to go into that document to look for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the icon again, and I'm going to say add in the minimum spec of the PC requirements with a header and utilize this document. So I can either click on reference a file and it'll go and search my file that I put in there, or if I know the name of the piece, name of the document, I just hit slash, put the first initial, and you can see, look, it's found the document, which is called Zone PC Information. So this is a large document with loads of information in at the moment. So by clicking on generate, it's now going to search that document, and it's going to bring through the information that I've asked it to bring through. Okay, so this isn't using the internet at all now. This is purely using the document that I've referenced within it. It's going to use some characteristics of bringing together that document, so it won't just bring the text through, it will rewrite it in a really nice way for us as well. Once that has brought that information through, it's, as you can see, it's brought the information through very much as a bullet point order. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to make it more of a table. So I'm going to say make it more of a table. And by hitting on the send icon, that will rewrite that draft for me. So you can see it's giving me a header, it's giving me a little bit of text, and now it's bringing it through as a table. So I'll just bring that up for you. So you can see the component, the minimum, and the recommended for me. Now I could say remove the recommended and just have minimum, but I'm quite happy with having both columns there. So I'm very happy with that. So once that's finished generating, we can see that information. And also I'll just show you what the versioning of this as well is. So let that finish off. Brilliant. So let's bring this to the center of the screen again. And you can see now, look, I've got 2 of 2. So if I go to 1 of 2, we've got the non-table version. Or if I hover over the second, you can see I've got the second. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'll keep that now. And I'm just going to say, spacing I'm all good with. I'm happy with the table. I might want to change maybe just the color, for example. So again, I can go in and format all that information. And I might just want to put a little bit more spacing in between there as well. So this has now finished that document for me, and I'm quite happy. I'm just going to go through, customize the colors for myself. But what I want to do now is, imagine this is a 300-page document. I'm going to go into the Copilot helper on the right-hand side. So follow the navigational bar at the top, hit on the Copilot icon, and this now will go in and read this document for me. What I want to do is I have several options. I can summarize it. I can add a call to action. I can go down to prompts and I can have a look at understand. I can go down to ask, and I can ask questions about this document, and Copilot will give me some responses. I can look at view more prompts. I can also integrate third-party searches and plugins. So you can do things like if you've got like a travel plugin, it will use the information from certain travel websites and so on as well. I can also use the microphone, so I can talk what I want to say into it instead of typing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, can you just summarize this document for me in 5 steps? Hit on send, and this will go away now. It's going to read that document for me. It's understanding my prompt, and it's going to go over and give me that information. So as I say, that's working on together, pulling things together for you. So it's bringing all that information on it. So we should shortly see the information. Now, what it will also do is it will reference for me as well. So it will actually show me the information that is pulling from the document. So it'll give me reference points, which I'll show you in a second, to see where you can go from that as well. So I'm just going to pause it while this brings through. So you can see that took another about 10 seconds or so, which as you can see now is still writing the information, but it's very much brought it through for me now. And what you can see, look, is you can see it's brought the information, summarized version. So choose your components, assembly PC, install the operating system, and then obviously it's given us all 5 points as well. We can now copy this information. We can also reference it. So as you'll notice, you've got these little numbers here. If I click on the 19, you can see it's going to highlight the area in which it's pulling the information from the summary for me as well. So that is very much the Copilot helper. There's lots of Copilot prompts you can do. You can understand, you can ask, you can look at the important deadlines, you can ask for key stakeholders, we can tell me more about this project. There's lots and lots of different options you can do within Copilot, but hopefully that gives you a very quick summary. And obviously this is always improving as well. So hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.